Hey everyone, do you sometimes feel frustrated when you are not able to learn things fast, and more depressing that you easily forget them when you had worked really hard to learn them for hours? Learning can be really tough if you don't know the method, but it can be really fun and motivating if you know these methods. Today we have 12 amazing psychological tips to help you learn faster and remember them for a long time. Continue watching and improve your learning skills. Number 1. Do not multitask. Multitasking does not really help in storing new information in your brain. If you have the habit of doing this, you better stop, because your brain cannot focus on two new things at the same time. So, focus on a single task first. Multitasking will be of great help only after you learned and execute the work within a short stipulated time. Number 2. Write down what you have learned. Writing down after learning can be a tedious work for some people. But, hey, you might want to try this one, because when you write down what you learned, it helps you to rehearse your brain to properly register the new information. Writing is also a form of enhancing your visual memory. So, don't be lazy, take your pen and a paper and make use of it. Number 3. Teach other people. Teaching other people is a great way to help you remember. When you are about to write exam, teach your friends. When you teach your friends, it will help you master the ideas or the new concepts you had learned. Not only this, it will help you refine your own understanding and knowledge. Remember, when you share, you get more. Number 4. Use what you know to learn new things. This is another simple trick to learn new things. It is easier to remember new information if you can associate them with the information you already have. 1 + 1 = 2 can be associated with a simple example. The other day you had 1 egg, but your mom bought another 1 egg. Now, you have 2 eggs in total. In this way, you can learn to associate things and remember them. Number 5. Say out loud. According to research, speaking is a very strong technique for boosting memory for selected information when compared to reading or thinking silently. Scientists claim that active participation aids learning and memory. When we add an active measure or a production aspect to a word, it becomes more distinct and remembered in long-term memory. Although mentally practicing is beneficial, practicing aloud is far better. Number 6. Regular exercise. A study suggested that regular exercise can increase memory recall. Another study conducted at McMaster University discovered that intervals of high-intensity exercise are beneficial to fitness and memory. High-interference memory improved significantly as a result of exercise. Exercise also increased the amount of a substance called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that helps brain cells operate, develop, and survive. Number 7. Skimming. When you plan on studying a certain topic, skim it first. Skimming the entire portion first will give you the gist of the central idea of the topic. Having the central idea of a topic first will make it easier for you to highlight the important points, and it will be easier to memorize them. Number 8. Recollect repeatedly. Your brain needs to register what is important. After the 15 or 20 minutes of memorizing, try to recollect again. If you successfully do that, try it after an hour. After that, try to recollect it the next day again. In this way, your brain will learn that it is an important information and it needs to register. This is another effective way of keeping information in a long-term memory. Number 9. Sleep. Yes, sleep is very important. Sleep helps the brain to release stress and relax. There is a substantial link between sleep and learning, according to research. Getting some rest appears to be a significant factor in improving our ability to recall things. If you sleep within 12 hours after acquiring new material, deep sleep can help you remember it better. Students who study and get enough sleep are not only more academically successful, but they are also happier. Number 10. Use brain breaks to restore focus. There is such a thing as information overload. Our brains must transmit signals to our sensory receptors in order to preserve new knowledge as we learn something new. But stress and overload will inhibit your brain from efficiently processing and storing information. Our brains effectively shut down when we are confused, nervous, or overwhelmed. This may be seen when students zone out and cease paying attention to what is being stated during long, comprehensive lectures. Learning stops because they are unable to efficiently route the knowledge into their memory banks. Taking a brain break, or just moving your activities to focus on something else, is the greatest approach to fight this. Even a 5-minute break might help you refocus and ease mental tiredness. Number 11. Learn in multiple ways. One of the finest methods to learn is to concentrate on learning in several ways. Find a technique to rehearse the data both vocally and graphically, rather than just listening to a podcast, which requires auditory learning. This may be telling a buddy about what you learned, taking notes, or sketching a mental map. You may further solidify your information in your mind by studying in several ways. Number 12. Schedule the best time. Some people are not used to studying at night, while there are those who are like an owl. awake at night and sleep during the day. Yet again, there are some people who can study at any time of the day. Well, it's best that you need to know which time of the day is best for you. Once you do that, fix a schedule and stick to it. Do not be distracted and do not procrastinate. These are some of the best ways to learn faster and keep information in your long-term memory. Tell us which ones work for you best. Thanks for watching MindEyez. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel as more interesting content is on the way.